Just left work about 10 minutes ago. Getting ready to merge onto Ohio 224 West to head home. Maybe I can get some amateur footage of what traffic's like in the South West Akron area right around rush hour. There's usually one day a week where it's not so bad. I'm not sure what it's going to be today. And it's usually midweek, so this is Wednesday, and we may just come up to a fairly open highway here today. Yesterday was horrendous. So far so good right here. It's usually way more packed at this interchange, so I'm thinking it may not be so bad. We'll find out. Yeah, I usually ride it fairly aggressive because usually the murderers, quote unquote, in the cars and trucks and tractor trailers aren't looking for me on a two-wheeler, so I take matters into my own hand and just grip it and rip it up the highway. I will risk a speeding ticket to avoid being ran over. So tag along here if you got a few minutes and see what I run into. But it's not too bad. Beautiful day outside. Like, it's started out quite chilly this morning. 50 degrees, foggy and damp. Right now it's pushing 80 degrees and beautiful sky with big white fluffy clouds. I almost feel bad for complaining about the weather this morning, but almost. I don't really feel bad because the weather out here typically stinks 3/4 of the year. I mean, let's just be honest. It's still Ohio, so I'm still going to complain. Fairly busy right here. Not the end of the world though. It's moving. This line of traffic is most certainly caused by some dipstick in the left lane refusing to get over to let the traffic go. Happens out here more than I care to admit, or more than I care to experience. But overall, as long as we're moving, I can deal with it. Yeah, but the weather, gosh, it sure is perfect out. I'll take 79 degrees and mostly sunshine all day, every day. If I could find a place to live that I could afford it, to have upper 70s and sunny skies all the time, I would be there. That's probably like San Diego or something, and moving to California is definitely not something that I would want to do. If I won $1 billion in the Powerball, I still wouldn't move to California. It's just too liberal wackadoodle for me. I'm sure there's great people living out there, but man, the politics out there are just too far over the left-handed cliff for me. Still moving along. Still big long line here on the right. And I still guarantee you that it's one person refusing to look in their rearview mirror or care that there's a big long line of traffic behind them and refusing to get over. Coming up to one of the more aggressive spots on my ride home. One of the last remaining hills in this part of Ohio. Pretty simple today. There's usually a handful of tractors and trailers on this hill vying for the fast spot. And on the bike, if there's enough room to thread the needle to get between them, that's usually how I navigate this spot on good old 224. I kind of zigzag. People might say it's a little reckless, but again, I'm riding for my own safety here, so to speak. I would sooner put my safety in my right hand and in my own decision making than being clipped by a 100-ton truck. So that's usually how that hill gets navigated, but today it was pretty good. Looks like the majority of the traffic is on the eastbound lane. If you look to my left over here, lots of traffic coming in towards Akron. Glad I'm going home. All right, so I decided I would get off of the highway. Had enough of that. Just feel like a slightly more relaxed pace, and had enough of that 2-lane or 4-lane speed zone. I'm ready to just ride and enjoy the experience. So I'm going to take a slightly relaxed route back to my house. I'm almost halfway home. So signing off here. Be back in a few minutes when I get closer to home. Well, I'm off of the highway. I'm certainly away from the South West Akron / Barberton / Wadsworth area, and I'm even away from the smaller city like Medina. I'm in the townships in rural Ohio now, and you can clearly see that there's a stark difference. This is very much small town America here. Looks extremely different than where I was the last time I was recording, so this is definitely more my speed. I'm a small town kind of guy. I'm talking horse pastures and cornfields, farms, just beautiful part of the country. Not perfect, but sure does beat concrete buildings and traffic. When I only have one car to deal with and he's going a suitable speed, I'll take that. Be thankful for it. Almost home. Typical Ohio back roads. Always an Amish buggy somewhere willing and able to slow you down. Alright, so coming into the last half mile rather, of my journey home from work. I'm sure it was gripping for the two people that maybe watched this little video of mine, this experiment of mine. Came through here this morning, roughly 12 hours ago, maybe 11 hours ago actually, and it was like 40 degrees colder. Not exaggerating, it's basically 80 degrees here now. Perfect, as I said earlier. So this is what makes riding in the cold worth it. Leaving the house at 5 or 6 a.m. and riding almost an hour to work in 49, 50 degrees, damp, cold weather. You get to ride home those same almost an hour in nearly 80 degree weather and beautiful sunny skies. Nah, there's a lot of clouds there, but it's still sunny and it's still beautiful. So the juice is worth the squeeze, so they say. So I'm gonna get off of here and go greet my family. See what the rest of the evening brings.